Namaste. Today we're going to do a short practice that is going to target your neck and shoulder area. So let's get right into it. Sitting in Sukhasana, we're going to grab our knees and take a deep breath in. Fully exhale. Feel your sitting bones on the ground. Keep breathing deeply, feeling the motion of your belly rising up on the inhale, deflating, falling down on the exhale. And first off, we are going to synchronize our breath with movement, targeting that neck area. So on the exhale, we're going to start very slowly nodding, trying to touch our chin on the chest. On the inhale, we're going to raise our gaze up to the sky. Don't try to regulate the rhythm of your breath in any way. Just finish your exhale in the lowest point. Finish your inhale in the highest point. Try to make your movements as smooth as you can. You don't want any kind of jerky movement with your neck. Just don't forget to exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Let's do a couple more here. And we're going to come to the neutral position. Take a breath in. We're going to keep nodding, this time side to side, with the objective that you gotta hold lightly to touch your ear on your shoulder. Here you're going to notice that your breath again synchronizes with the movement, that you tend to exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up. Go at your own pace. You can even linger in the downmost position. I'm going to give it a couple more on each side. And take a breath in. Pull myself up. And here again from Sukhasana, I'm going to put my palms on the ground and get down as low as I can. I'm going to attempt to consciously relax my shoulders here, keeping my arms straight. keep taking deep breaths in and let my head sink down low in between my shoulders. Take several breaths here, feeling my body sinking down lower and lower. And I'm going to slowly start coming up. Come back upright. Make my back as straight as I can. Interlace my fingers so that my palms are facing me. And then stretch up, showing my palms to the sky. I'm going to keep them up here just to get used to the sensation. And from here, I'm going to start simultaneously moving my neck forward and my arms slightly back and back to the neutral position. Feel your shoulders working here. I'm going to do a couple more. Stop moving front to back and just stretch up as much as I can upwards. And hold that one for several breaths. And then let my hands go, lower down my arms. Wiggle your fingers and shake your wrists if you feel the need to. Feel the blood returning to the tips of your fingers. And from here on, I'm going to grab my neck on one side and lean to the opposite side. And just hang down low here for several breaths. Before coming up, not gonna let go of my neck. Lean to the other side. Spend several breaths here as well. I'm gonna come up, let go of this side of my neck, grab my neck on the other side, and first lean into the opposite direction. Don't try to lean too much. It's not the point. The point is to just let your lower shoulder hang down here. Let your neck relax for several breaths. Come back up, not let go, and lean to the other side. Complete several breaths here. Come back up, make my spine straight. Lean to one side again. Support myself with my elbow, my fingers facing forward. and stretch all over my hand and let myself stay here for several breaths, feeling the whole top side of my body becoming longer, feeling my shoulder opening here, continuing to breathe. And I'm going to move to the other side. Same thing. Check my buttocks for stability. Support myself with the elbow. And stretch over my hand. Elongating the side of the body as well. You would see as you're holding this pose that you're hanging down lower and lower. Don't try to lean too much too fast. Just let the gravity do the work for you. Another breath. And I'm going to come up. Spend a moment completely motionless here. And from here, I'm going to grab my elbows and lift my arms. I'm going to find a good position for my hands. And I'm going to lean down. We go deep into the bend. I'm going to complete several breaths here. Come back up. And if I feel like it, I'm just going to start moving my elbows from side to side so that the creases of my elbow touch my hand to engage those shoulder blades along their length. Gently, smoothly. A couple more times on each side before letting go of my arm. I'm just gonna come back straight. My hands behind me and either grab my wrists or interlace my fingers behind my back. I'm gonna open my shoulders very wide so that my shoulder blades are almost touching. And from here, I'm gonna bend forward again, simultaneously raising my arms to comfortable height. That's the ultimate shoulder opener. Right there, the seated pyramid. Take some breaths here. And then slowly come up. Let go of my hands. Wiggle my fingers. And from here, I'm going to keep working my neck. And for this, I'm going to move into the child pose first. So, to your hands and knees, to the rock pose. And from there, Just lower your body down, keeping your arms straight. Try to get as close to the ground as you can. And in the child pose, first off, consciously relax your shoulders. And then start turning your head from side to side. Try to make your motion smooth. Look behind your shoulder if you can. And listen to the area in between your shoulder blades right now. This is the focal point of your movement. I'm gonna give it a couple more on each side. Before coming back to the center. And in the center, I'm gonna start moving my palms closer to my torso and get into this very crunched up child pose with my arms parallel to my legs here. And from here, I'm gonna roll my and slowly we're gonna come up. Back to the rock pose. Take a breath here. And from the rock pose, we are going to slide back in Sukhasana. And while we're in Sukhasana, we're just going to take a breath in. Interlace our fingers, put them on the back of our neck, and we're going to start lifting both of our elbows up and slightly backwards, putting them back up. Do a couple lifts. And from here, holding your neck, I'm going to start making circular motions with our elbows in the air. Imagine doing this while you're having a tension headache. Every circular motion or rocking motion is super soothing to the body. If you want to, you can change the direction of the rotation. Go inwards if you were going outwards. or go outwards if you are going inwards. Couple more. And we're gonna let go. And to finish off the practice, we're going to start making neck circles. Close your eyes. Let your lower jaw slack. And try to make your circles as large as you can. Try to make at least 10 in one direction before changing this direction. Go the other way. And again, enjoy the soothing motion. Feeling the fresh blood arriving to your brain. And then we're going to start making our circles smaller and smaller and smaller until we're completely stationary in the center. We're going to take a deep breath here. Exhale through the open mouth, making the ha sound. Relax your lower jaw. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel the warm breath on your lips. One more, and keep your mouth open. Keep it open. You can massage your jaw here if you'd like. Or you can just gently close your mouth. And enjoy the feeling of looseness in your neck and your shoulders. Thank you for doing the practice with me. Namaste.